Chairman of Sport, head sporting director Max Eberl, whose position is looking ever more wobbly, and the fact that Vincent Kompany and Harry Kane are saying we've not really got the depth. These are alarm sirens, and yet when the game starts, will it all blend into the background?
But it's a very good point, because I think that Harry Kane's statement of there being a tin squad, I think that was orchestrated, because in this club there are always battles, and the battles in this club is always overseen by Don Corleone. That is all orchestrated. I think it's orchestrated that Vincent Kompany, he is a good, smooth driver in this environment of Bayern, but he needs other people to tell him, I need players. And Max Eberl, let's put it quite easy. There was a press conference yesterday. He looked very uncomfortable. It's not the coach who will be fired first here. It's Max Eberl. And we'll just make sure of that, because he doesn't know which mandate he got.
Yeah, Thomas, thank you very much. Kay, sending it back to you. There's a very important board meeting at Bayern coming up, and the question is here, will Max Eberl make it through it? We'll find out. But first, we get to see something on the pitch, thankfully. Back to you.
Thank you, guys. It is loud at the Allianz Arena today. The game is coming up between Bayern and Leipzig as the Bundesliga kicks off. Stick around with us. When we return, we'll focus on Leipzig.
If you want to learn how to fan the football way, ask the fans with a Modelo. They look like thousands, but sound like one. Because to them, the bigger the family, the better the game. Modelo, the cerveza for football.
Did you know Geico has a 97% customer satisfaction rating?
Is it weird seeing yourself on TV?
It's my job, isn't it? To let people know that Geico's more than just savings.
Certainly have our cat's attention. Whoa.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, it appears so.
Well, they just love great customer service.
Customer service, right.
They don't get this excited for wet food. You know?
No.
Guys, he's right here.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Did you know people are 90% more likely to eat breakfast when they're with their crew? And at Wendy's, you can all have 2 of your select faves for just $3. Everyone gets what they want. Yeah, I totally made up that stat. $3 breakfast? Gotta be Wendy's.
No, yes! Woo! Prize Picks lineup is all green, baby!
Yeah, me too, boy. That's how we do it.
We are prediction geniuses!
New users play $5 and get $50 instantly in site credits. Prize Picks.
There are places no cell network can reach. That's why T-Mobile now has a cell network with over 600 dedicated satellites that automatically connect to your phone. So join T-Mobile and drop me a text saying you won't believe where I am.
This is a meal, a steak and focaccia feeling, a fresh Mott's moment, a basil-y savory salad. Your ticket to Ital-Yum. Try the new Italian summer menu. It just feels good at Panera.
If you want to learn how to fan the football way, ask the fans with a Modelo. They are always ready to teach you the ways of football, because to them, passion is meant to be shared. Modelo, the cerveza for football.
Welcome to the greatest show on earth. Is running right here. Oh, yes, sir. It is all quite astonishing.
It's already rolling now for this new season.
Rollback just dropped their licensed game day collection. Polos, hoodies, Q-zips. Custom designed for your school. On game days, we wear Rollback, period.
Bamboo HR is easy for everyone. What about a hospital that needs employee data, benefits, and payroll all in the same place?
Yes, it all works together with surgical precision.
Easy starts at bamboohr.com.
I want to open my own fitness studio, but my old bank kept draining my savings with fee after fee. I was over it. That's why I left Chime. I can bank fee-free. No overdraft fees, no monthly fees, and I get access to over 50,000 fee-free ATMs. There's 24/7 live support, plus signing up took like 2 minutes. With those fees gone, I can use that money towards building my studio. So, I got everyone I know to join. Join the millions of members, just like us, banking fee-free at Chime.
start of the season, so it's time for the customary Bayern Paulaner shoot. Two traditional Munich brands. Luis Diaz getting into the swing of things here, LA.
I'm sure he's familiar with the accordion, given the fact that in Colombia, el vallenato music in Colombia is very common to play the accordion. That's what I'm going with.
I like it. A home away from home. As for Leipzig today, they missed out on European qualification last term, and so it is the toughest of tests for them as they kick off the new season at the Allianz Arena against the champions Bayern Munich. Ole Werner has come in, Archie, you're in thoughts, but is he the right man for the job, and does he have the team to achieve what he's setting out to do?
Kate, that is the question, because Ole Werner was not really the person we were expecting to be in charge of RB Leipzig when that role was vacated. So, Thomas, what would you say about Ole Werner? Was quite successful at Werder Bremen, but what do you think Jurgen Klopp saw in him?
Well, I think it's about bringing the RB DNA back. When the whole project started, it was about aggressive football, going forward, attacking-minded. They've lost some of that, and I think Ole Werner has proved in his stations at Bremen and Holstein Kiel, he plays an attractive style of football. Here at Leipzig, he has young and hungry talent. He's got to bring it back, excite people. This is what the project RB Leipzig is all about. I'm optimistic. He's not going to set the place on fire, let's face it, but tactically, he is a very good manager for sure.
Jan, there have been huge changes at RB Leipzig this summer. Not just the coach, but David Raum stepping up to be the new captain instead of Willi Orban, who's still in the team, but from what I heard was not vocal enough in the dressing room last season. Lots of new signings as well. Two of them in the starting lineup today, in Johan Bakayoko and Jan Diomande. But are there enough leaders in this group for what is such a young squad?
Yeah, it's a good question, because there's Orban, you Gulacsi, you have Raum, but it's a big responsibility for them. And as Thomas is saying, they want the DNA back. You see that they have spent over 100 million euros on players that you have to Google. You have to find out who they are. No, I'm saying between 18 and 23 years of age, they're very talented players, but is it enough? And then the big signing, Jurgen Klopp. So Jurgen Klopp, every player will do well today, he will bring in, and at the end of the season, if they're bad, he's never heard of them. That is the balance in the management of RB Leipzig at the moment. It's a very important season for their project.
Funnily enough, Johan Bakayoko, who we will see from the start today, and then we won't have to Google him anymore, was saying that his conversation with Jurgen Klopp was very decisive. One thing Jurgen Klopp hasn't managed to do, though, is seemingly persuade Xavi Simons to stay at the club. This is set to be, according to reports, his final game for them. So, what are they without him? How important is he? Or is he too much of a troublemaker, as we were led to believe last season?
I think they would lose a very good individual player, but it's more about the project. Bringing in so many good young players will affect them slightly if he leaves, but overall I think it's about a new season, new management, new style as well. So if they lose him, they have to get on with it.
Thomas, Jan, thank you very much. Kate, sending it back to you.
Thank you so much, guys. Yes, Xavi Simons looks set to be heading to the Premier League if reports are to be believed. However, even with him in the side last year, they missed out on European qualification, LA.
I'm torn. When it comes to Archie, does he look like the front desk attendant at an all-inclusive Caribbean resort? Or does he look like a stained glass window in a church?
Which are you leaning towards?
Probably, I'm going to go with stained glass window in the church. Because I'm a man of God. And a man of faith. Leipzig are going to need God and faith on their side. These guys are talking about the potential and the DNA of Leipzig. I'm going to talk about the numbers of Leipzig. You mentioned it, 7th in Bundesliga. We're talking about a team that finished 31 points behind Bayern Munich. We're also talking about a team that scored 53 goals last season. You may say, oh, well, that's not too bad. Actually, it's not that great. That was 46 less goals than Bayern Munich, the eventual champion. Maybe they defended well. 48 goals allowed. What is that? 16 more than the eventual champion Bayern Munich. Benjamin Sesko, gone. Xavi Simons, reportedly probably gone. So, question marks everywhere for Leipzig. Again, I repeat what I said in the opening segment. We have no idea as to what this team is going to be, and we're banking on potential. And when you bank on potential, more times than not, teams come up short. We'll see what Leipzig are, and they're going to need productivity from these young players.
Yes, they absolutely are, and they have a tough task today against Bayern Munich. The official opening match of the season is upon us And so far, the reigning champions have never lost this opening game. Can Leipzig make a difference today?
It's me, Wednesday Addams. My meal of misfortune is now at Wendy's. It's pure torture, with uniquely excruciating dips of dread. Enjoy the anguish.
If you want to learn how to fan the football way, ask the fans with a Modelo. They look like thousands, but sound like one. Because to them, the bigger the family, the better the game. Modelo, the cerveza for football.
Now that I'm a mom, things are, well, different. I have twice as many outfits to plan. My overpacking has reached new levels. Verizon's different too. They let everyone in my family choose whatever plan they want. I save money and can keep the same low price for 3 years. Love that for me. I had to do it, I'm sorry. Ouch. That's where that was. Found it!
This is a meal, a steak and focaccia feeling, a fresh Mott's moment, a basily savory salad. Your ticket to Ital-Yum. Try the new Italian summer menu. It just feels good at Panera.
If you want to learn how to fan the football way, ask the fans with a Modelo. They are always ready to teach you the ways of football, because to them, passion is meant to be shared. Modelo, the cerveza for football.
Coach here. Nobody has more sports content than the all-new ESPN app. Nobody. College football, the NBA, WNBA, NHL, NWSL, TGL, the NFL. We have the best championship. The NBA Finals, the WNBA Finals, the Stanley Cup Finals, the U.S. Open, PGA Tour, the college football playoff. We got SportsCenter with SVP, First Take with Stephen A, Get Up with Greeny, College Game Day, the entire 30 for 30 library. All of ESPN, all in one place.
My old bank kept draining my savings with fee after fee. Chime has no monthly fees and no overdraft fees. Plus, I get access to over 50,000 fee-free ATMs. Join the millions of members, just like us, making fee-free at Chime.
Blue Chew is offering their first month free so that you can try it out with basically no risk at all. It's Blue Chew. Blue Chews. Blue Chew? Blue Chew. Blue Chew. Blue Chew. Blue Chew. Blue Chew. Blue Chew, baby! What are you doing? Just go ahead and get your first month free. And then tell me about it later. Come back and just let me know how it went, because I'm curious. Okay?
Now you wouldn't Gorilla Glue a bat back together. But you could. Gorilla Glue foams into the surfaces, creating an incredibly strong bond. Let's give it a rip. It worked.
Of the 22 meetings in all competitions between these two clubs, Bayern have won 11 and Leipzig just 3. However, 2 of Leipzig's 3 wins over Bayern actually came at the Allianz Arena, both back in 2023. This is the 23rd matchup between the two. What are your expectations for LA?
New players, new manager for Leipzig. You expect high energy to begin with once the game settles down and Bayern Munich are able to hang on to the ball and have quality of possession. They'll break through that initial pressure. Once they break through that initial pressure, I think there are going to be chances for Luis Diaz, chances for Harry Kane, chance for Michael Olise to float into open spaces. I think it'll be too much Bayern Munich for Leipzig today. Bayern Munich go on and win it. You want a scoreline? I'll give you a scoreline, 3-1.
What do you want to see from Bayern in the new season for them?
Well, some of the things that I just mentioned, the quality of their possession. Leon Goretzka, for example, what will his role be? We'll see if he's able to replicate the performances from last season.
Yes, we will.
There is only one league where the game is true to its soul. Where the match is alive, long before it even begins. Where the chants that thunder through the stands are sung by those who own the game. When thousands of voices become one, players respond with the perfect storm. When match day comes And your city's pride is on the line. Fußballhelden rise. No theatres full of actors, just temples of steel and concrete, packed with believers. Here, no club is too big to fall. No side is too small to dream. Anyone can buy their diamonds. We make our own. Here, glory is never given. It's taken. Feel the pull of the stands. Here, we stand shoulder to shoulder. From Germany to the world. This is football as it's meant to be. Welcome to the new season of the Bundesliga.
And soon it will all begin again here in Munich with Bayern versus Leipzig. South versus East for starters at this magnificent Allianz Arena. Die Meisterschale in position. And Leipzig will hope to provide a stern test. We know they're capable of doing that, even though it is a much changed Leipzig this season. Let me say good evening to Stefan Freund. Great to be with you again, Stefan.
Good evening, Derek. Goosebumps. The Bundesliga is back. And of course, with a big game. And can't wait. And the atmosphere is already top class.
Well, the defending champions, no matter who, have never lost an official standalone opening fixture. How do you see this one going?
I think Bayern Munich are the favorites. Statistics are always important. Overall, Bayern Munich the favorite in the league again to win the Meisterschale. So, first game at home, they are the favorites. They have to win the game. And from the Leipzig point, it's a good question. If you like to play away to Bayern Munich, do it in the first game, because maybe Bayern Munich are not already in their rhythm.
The countdown is on. A sense of keen anticipation. Here at Bayern's home for more than 20 years now. And it's a living, breathing cauldron on this Friday night as the record champions prepare to take on their initial challengers.